welcome back to my channel. I'm Halsey, and in today's video I'm just going to be doing an update. This is my second Sunday update for you guys to see, so I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, just hit that like button and press that subscribe button as well. If you're just landing on my channel and you don't know who I am Halsey, and I've been on a weight loss journey for quite some time. My weight has gone up, my weight has gone down, and I'm starting my new journey this year. So I started at the start of this year for January, and I'm just documenting my journey again this year for you guys to see. So I hope you're going to be interested in keeping with me on my journey. So I can't wait to show you how I'm getting on this year. So obviously in today's video, just an update on how my week has been, my ups, my downs, my challenges, and obviously also running through my journey so far this month, because obviously it is the last last Sunday of January. So I just want to run through how January has been for myself. Obviously I did set some goals at the beginning of the year to see whether I'm able to carry on with my journey the way I want it to go. So I want to run through and let you know whether I've stuck to those goals and challenges and how I've generally done with them and how I feel. And then also set goals for February as well. So obviously that may not be today's video, but that will be coming. So I've got to set some new goals because it will be February on Tuesday. Cannot believe that January is all over. Where's it gone? Where's this year going? But I'm going to run through and let you know how the rest of my week has been just gone. So I'm just running through. So if you see me looking down, I did write some notes. So I'm just going to be looking down and just sort of just reading off some notes that I made. But my week started off not too bad. I'm not sure if you saw my previous vlog. Obviously, if you haven't, I'll stick a little card here for you to see it, for you to be able to go and watch that video. It started off okay. I managed to get my steps in, which I was really pleased about. So I thought obviously it's going to be a good week. But unfortunately, with the goals that I set last Sunday in the update, then I wasn't able to fulfill this week, unfortunately. It was another busy week for me, unfortunately, of appointments for my youngest. So I was out and about here, there and everywhere for the majority of the week. And then obviously towards the end of the week, I had meetings, etc. So I was quite busy. So getting in my workout, I haven't done this week. So I'm pretty gutted I wasn't able to get anything in this week. Obviously I managed to get my steps in Monday, and I haven't really done really well on my steps at all this week. But we'll stick a little picture here of how I've done this week. Obviously I am a bit disappointed that I haven't wasn't able to get my challenges done on my goals for last week, but I ain't gonna eat up about it, because obviously, you know, it is a journey and you are going to have your up and down days. So although I feel really bad for not being able to get it in, it is what it is, and it's a new week, and it's also a new month coming up upon us. So next month I just got to work a little bit harder to be able to get this weight off. So what else did I do this week? Obviously, to try and keep on track, I've got to make sure that I am cooking the majority of my foods at home. So that's what I've done. I'll stick some pictures here for you to see what I've sort of made towards the end of the week for you guys to see. I'm just reading off here. Obviously I snacked as well. The meetings didn't go as planned, and I felt quite stressed after them, so I snacked a little bit too much. So I am kind of regretting that, but I can't go back and change it. What I can do going forward is change going forward. I just can't change obviously what I've done. So like I said, I ain't gonna feel bad, but I've just got to bear in mind that, you know, I've got to keep on track to try and get this weight off. Otherwise, I'm never going to get this weight off if I'm just going to keep on snacking and not dealing with the stress in the best possible way that I can. So although it's been challenging with various things, I have managed to try and keep to obviously my goals as much as possible. Obviously this week was trying to get my veg intake up from my challenge this week. I haven't managed to do that this week at all, not very well, so I'm a bit gutted with that one. It is what it is, and I'm not going to make myself feel bad about it. You know, I feel really gutted I didn't manage to do it, but like I said, it's a new week coming up, so I just got to try and just do extra good for the new week coming up and going forward for the new month. The good thing is I did manage to calorie count my food, so I managed to know what calories were in my food. So I'm obviously using my Fitness Pal app, and if you don't know what it is, I'll stick a picture here for you to see. But I managed to use that to obviously track what was in my food, so I'm happy I've done that. So that's something, so that's a good thing. And obviously my ups, like I said, was calorie counting and obviously making sure that I was sticking to my water for the week as well, making sure that I'm getting my 2 to 4 litres of water in, and also making sure that I'm sort of sticking to my plan as much as I can. Obviously my downs, which I've said a couple of times, is that I didn't achieve what I wanted to this week, so next week I just got to push myself that little bit harder to make sure that I am sticking on track. But obviously if I am having a busy week, because my life is super hectic at times, I've just got to just go with the flow for that week and just try and do it as much as I can and stick to plan as much as possible. So I ain't gonna eat myself up about it. I really ain't. Obviously what I could do better going forward for the week ahead is just to make sure that I'm not stressing about various things, because obviously after the meetings that I had, I was quite stressed, really stressed. So I just took out my stress by eating. I'm a comfort eater, so obviously when I'm really stressed, I turn to food. So that's what I did. I snacked too much, so I just got to keep an eye on my stress levels and try not to turn to the wrong types of food when I am obviously not feeling great. Make sure that I am continuing to get my 2 to 4 litres of water in. I've not done too bad. I'm not done too bad at all this week, but I could do better basically, so I've just got to keep on track with that. And the next one is to make sure that I'm also getting my workout in. Obviously it's another week where unfortunately I've had another busy week with my little one, and it is going to happen from time to time, because obviously that's just how busy my life is with him and his additional needs, and obviously he does have a lot of appointments. So if I am really hectic that week, I'm not able to get it in, then I'm not going to feel bad. But it is trying to make sure that I am getting my at least 2 or 3 workouts done a week if I'm not too busy, or getting my steps up, which obviously I was grateful for that on Monday. I just didn't think that the rest of the week I wouldn't be able to get it in as much as I thought I would. So well done for Monday's steps. I just got to obviously just keep it up going forward, so I'm at least getting my 8k steps in, and then slowly working up towards my 10k steps. And the next one is just try and cut down on snacking the wrong foods. I'm not eating too much of the wrong foods. Obviously I'm not going to deprive myself, but just make sure that as I'm doing, just taking it out of my calorie intake for that day. So that's what I just need to do. So my challenge coming up for this week is just to make sure that I'm obviously following my intermittent fasting, and making sure that I'm sticking to it, because that's obviously been here, there and everywhere, depending on how my day is going and how my week is going and how hungry I feel. So I just got to make sure that I'm sticking to my intermittent fasting and making sure that I'm sticking to my set times as well. But all in all, it's not been a bad week, so yeah, it is what it is. just got to try and do better for the week coming up. So obviously, because it is the end of January, this would be my last vlog for January, or Sunday update. Next time I do a Sunday update, it will be February. I can't believe February is upon us. But I just want to run through how January has been for me with my goals that I've set for this month. So looking back on January, it's not been too bad, I guess. I've done what I could. I've baby stepped into it. Obviously, I've been away from the channel for quite some time, and I came back with Vlogmas, and then obviously I've come back to restart my journey. So it's not been too bad, I guess. Next month, I'm going to try and push myself a little bit harder. Obviously, I've managed to get into some sort of routine with my weight loss. So I'm trying to get into some sort of plan for obviously knowing what I need to do to keep on track. So that's been quite good. I'm still working on it, so it's still got some rough edges to kind of smooth going forward, but we are getting there. So I've started that with my routines for my weight loss journey. I've managed to track my calories on my Fitness Pal, so I just got to make sure that I'm going forward, I'm still continuing to do that, which I really am proud of myself for doing what I have so far this month. Obviously, it's been a few days where I wasn't able to track, but it is what it is. I've done the majority of it, so I'm happy with that. And obviously, I've started on my exercise. I've done a bit, but I need to do better next month, so that's what I've got to work on for February. And also the big one is making that I got my steps in. I've got my biggest steps in this Monday just gone, and I'm pretty pleased about that. 28,000 steps in one day. I'm so happy that I managed to get that in. So I've got to try and beat that now for next month. But yeah, that's just set my week going, but fortunately the week didn't turn out to be a great week towards the end. But going forward with my steps, I just got to try now to get my 8k steps in. But I think I've done it kind of this week, really. I know I did it one day in my 28,000 k steps, and if I round it up for or divide it between 7 days, I think you'll find it's about 8k every day, something like that. Don't hold me on it, I ain't good at maths. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on track on that. Obviously, I managed to get my water intake in this month. It was mainly around 2 litres, so I've got to try and aim for at least 3 litres a day. But I'll just see how it goes going forward. But for January, I managed to get at least 2 litres in, so I'm pretty pleased on that. Obviously, I've had my bad days, and it is going to happen. Obviously, it's been a bad week. I'm not gonna let it get to me. The journey still's going to continue, so I just got to carry on. So I'm not going to make myself feel bad about it. It's gone. It's happened. You just have to move forward, basically. So that's what I'm going to do. Also, I've got to make sure that I am sticking to my goals and my challenges for the week and the month that I set. Obviously, I've got to, for the start of February, do another update on my statistics to see, obviously, whether I've lost anything, and I'll share that with you in another video, so just keep an eye out for that. But yeah, it's making sure that I'm just keeping on track with my goals for that month. So I share with you my new goals for February in another video for you guys to see. But all in all, it's not been too bad with keeping to my goals and my challenges for the month this month. So I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for that. Obviously, I managed to meal prep at the beginning of the month. I only done it once, but it really helped that week to be able to know that I can go into the fridge and know that my food was all prepped up. So going forward, I've got to try and prep up my food a bit more. So yeah, what else happened in January? Obviously, I started to plan as well my month, which I'm still kind of doing. So it's in the sort of process of being done. So I just got to finish it so that I know where I'm at with other things that I need to kind of do for the week. So I did do a plan, which I'll stick a video here of me getting it together, sort of getting myself into some sort of routine for mum life, YouTube life, and just busy life in general, things I've got to do around the home, so that I don't find myself too stressed out for the week, and the kind of I can look at my plan and kind of know what I'm doing. So still got to get that finished, so that that's something on my to-do list going forward. So I've started it in January, and I'm going to make sure I finish it over the next couple of weeks, so I kind of know where I'm at each month. So just kind of, I've just been so busy, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Obviously I didn't do keto. I think in my goals video I said I was going to try and get back to keto, because I started keto a little while ago and I quite enjoyed it. But you know what, I've just been not restricting anything at all. I've been eating everything. I've been eating carbs, I've been eating everything. I've just been tracking it. I've been eating cakes, I've been eating crisps, I've been drinking wine. I've just been tracking it and making sure that I'm taking it out of my calories for the day. So I'll see how we go with my weight loss, and if I do kind of want to do keto, then I might just do low carb, very, very low carb instead. But at the moment, I'm not too bad. I'll see what my weight is going to be when I do weigh for the start of February. So I'll just kind of go from there and see whether or not I need to lower my carb intake. But so far, I'm not depriving myself, and I'm just having everything in moderation and then taking it out of my calories. So that is not too bad. Obviously, however, I just got to try and make sure that I am eating healthy as much as I can. So obviously, towards the end of this week, I didn't track. I have tracked throughout February, look at me getting ahead of myself. Throughout January, I have tracked throughout the whole of January as much as I could, but just at the last few days where I wasn't able to kind of get any workouts in, I wasn't really on plan. I had a kind of self-love, self-care day where I just didn't bother to do a lot. I just took some time out for me, because I've just had a really stressful kind of meetings and stuff, and it just kind of just took it out of me. So I just took a few days where I didn't bother to track. But you know what, it is life, you know, I'm not going to remember to do everything all the time. And obviously I didn't really eat to plan, but it's only 2 days, but it is a new month. I'm not, like I said, I ain't going to beat myself up about it. So going forward, for February, I've just got to do what I can with making sure that I'm tracking, eating healthy, and keeping on track as much as possible. So, yeah, I ain't going to make myself feel bad at all, because it is a journey and it is going to take some time. I ain't going to lose this weight overnight, and you know, the ups and downs are going to be there. So I'm just going to go with the flow with obviously my journey and how it's going to go. But just to clarify, I'm just going to go through, obviously, out of the goals that I made. Obviously, I did mention earlier in the video, but I'll stick it here just in case you haven't seen my sort of goals for the start of the year. Just going to run through my good points for what I have done, just to run through it. Again, is that I did manage to get my 2 to 4 litres of water in for January. I did manage to intermittent fast, but I just need to work on that. I did manage to cook my food from scratch, so I just need to continue with that. I also managed to meal prep once, so I've got to make sure that I'm doing more of that, so that I'm not easily swayed to get any takeaways, which I did do. I had fish and chips, so I'll show you a picture here. I took it out of my calories though, but it's just not good to have that sort of food all the time. So I say, otherwise I ain't gonna get all this weight off. So just to make sure that I'm obviously cooking from scratch from home. Being real with my journey, which is what I've tried to do as much as possible. If I've had a good day, a bad day, I've obviously let you guys know, which is why I'm doing the Sunday update, to let you know my week. To make sure that I'm working towards my 10k steps. Obviously I started off with 5k, then I increased it to 8k, and now I'm going to try and increase it again to the 10k steps a day, and then kind of go from there once I am reaching those goals. to continue to use MyFitnessPal, which is obviously what I've been doing. So that was a good point for January. And then to make sure that I'm doing my weekly and my monthly challenges. So make sure that I set it each week, and then obviously let you know what they are for my week and my month. Obviously, when I do my new goals video for February, I'll let you know what my monthly challenge is going to be for that. And just being and setting realistic goals, which is the same as being realistic with my day. Just making sure that I'm not being too hard on myself if I happen to have a bad week, because it's going to happen with my hectic life, and just to make sure that I'm supporting you guys on YouTube. So that was kind of my run through for the week just gone, and obviously the month just going, and then obviously my plans going ahead. Obviously what I plan to do going forward. So I hope you've enjoyed my update for this week and obviously this month, and I hope you're going to look forward to how I'm going to get on in February. So I'm going to now go and edit this video. So hope you're good, hope you're well. If you are liking my videos and you want to see more, just hit that like button, and also subscribe as well. And if you want to be notified when I do upload, just hit that notification bell. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. But I'm going to go now, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now. Mwah.